Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's been a while since I did a live. Been a while since I connected. I'm recording live from this little hotel stay as I travel. And I'm in Colorado right now. And I haven't had time to do anything for the last week and a half because the second I heard about this campaign, I got ready. I got on the road and I've been working ever since. It was quite humbling. At the office turn in, I realized that I was the best petitioner they had. I had a stack about twice as tall as the other best petitioners who I happen to know, and I invited one of them there who had the second highest. I invited him, and I just am in the right place, the right time, the right people. We were 50 exclusively selected petitioner pros, top petitioners in the industry. Only 50 were selected for the entire state of Colorado. I'm so honored to have this opportunity. And now I can take it easy. There's no turf jumpers. I'm taking my time, getting to know my territory, my people, and my community, and getting to love Colorado like my own home state. I did move to Breckenridge years ago and became sober. I was 21 and I had remembered going out to drink with a friend, and it's like drinking 3 beers when you're up at that altitude. And so I got wrecked and almost didn't make it home. I told myself I could die out here, and I better not drink again and let this happen. That was the last night I drank recreationally, and I quit smoking also right prior to that. It was like the highest altitude. It still is, okay, Breckenridge. It's tough to breathe. It's like you're breathing through a beautiful clean air filter, but you have to inhale very deeply to get the oxygen. I'm going to go there before I leave the state. I was thinking about possibly petitioning there, but it's a really long drive and a huge commitment. But it's a great place to be, and the mountains are beautiful. The Rockies call people from all over. So now I'm here, and I just want to give you all an update of the project and everything that's going on. Make it a video so that for the rest of the month, there's content that I can hopefully get those viewers, get your subscription, as I really would like to make a bit of a media channel out of this, turn it into a media in regards to world news, but instead of passive media that just agitates you and tells you all the problems, I'm all about constructive media that organizes you to get involved and solve the problems directly. There's a huge difference. There's solutions in the world and there's strategies, and I don't see enough media out there that actually brings all of these together. I have created a solution, and it's based more or less off my Taoist fundamental philosophies. What I realized, there's a 5 element theory, and it correlates with medicine, yet it also correlates with politics. And I realized this a while ago. It also correlates with personal growth, the number 5. And there's 5 correlated with so many different aspects of our life that when I figured this out for politics, I really committed myself. I started building the most game changing foundational project for a future of direct democracy based on real utility that's valuable financially, which could be worth billions of dollars, replacing all legacy petition contracts. And the plan is to give you, the contributor to your modern world's direct democracy, the future with e-democracy online, and give you value of the true direct democracy in your nation, where we can then leverage our community, leverage our assets, leverage our manpower, and get anything we want on the ballot to disrupt government in a good way, disrupt it in this permanent way that allows the people to vote on the laws we want to change. True direct democracy, which is possible, and it can be done to limit government. So when government's out of control, we can block those aspects, and it's very Republican. Unlike the concept of direct democracy being a leftist idea, whoever thought of that has been conditioning the public. In fact, the progressive era was founded on nullifying the Federal Reserve and blocking foreign trade deals. It was the out-of-state grain deals and the state bank initiative, which protected them when there was an economic collapse because they weren't borrowed, they weren't in debt. So they still have inflation in North Dakota, but they have a state bank, and It's very interesting that this happened, and most people don't understand that we can have sovereign banking like Brexit. And there's people that are against this. They're for the bigger government, they're for the state, but it has never worked if you look historically. We have evidence. If you listen to anything by Thomas Sowell, you'll just be blown right open. All the concepts that you thought you knew will be dismantled because he is a historian and an accurate economist. It makes so much sense. It's a giant wake-up call for people to start learning economics. And it's necessary. So our project is part of that growth in the planet. We are here to ensure economics is a top priority and discussion point in our network to get into the fundamentals of personal credit development, loan initiation, business loans. There's tools out there like trade lines and shelf corporations. There's ways to use them and streamline someone's credit. And it's a birthright of everyone with a social security number to borrow huge amounts of money from various banks all over the nation at 0% interest. And it had taken a specialized group of individuals to learn this niche, learn this industry, read all the fine print of the legal documents of our allowances and rights, and find this hidden loophole that gives us unlimited wealth to create anything we want. So when I talk about direct democracy and the future of decentralized finance, I'm not just talking about a dream. I'm talking about something that I'm in the process of acquiring wealth to initiate and build a legacy of programs to shift the whole world. And I want to invite others. I, in fact, have a great connection with the banks, and now I can also help anyone clean up their credit reports, remove negative inquiries, get trade lines, start taking out applications. It's about a 14-day process or so, where every single day you apply to different banks and you have those inquiries removed quickly so you can apply to more and get huge amounts of 0% interest loans. And that can be flipped into DeFi quite safely. And I will figure out a strategy to do that as I grow and mature as a business person. And I'm getting multiple LLCs I'm going to be getting loans out on. Some to be built now for 2 years ahead, because my plans go on into the decades. And it's all about advancing with the times, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and then using those for the utilities to save our planet essentially from the corrupt government, which is direct democracy, and all the things that the top popular, talking heads in politics talk about saying we need to do and how we need to fix our government are all things that we could do right now with the ballot initiative process. And the crisis of our time is that no one's telling them. I can't get a hold of them. If I try, I may be able to. I'll be modest about it, but it's the thing that I've been rejected my whole life. And when I bring ideas forward, it doesn't really click. Like, people don't get it. And I'm the one to blame because I don't make sense to them. But you know what? I'm very clairvoyant and clear on exactly what I'm building. And I know time has come and will happen because I'm in the process of getting the loans. You can't say something can't be done to someone who's already doing it. It's a process. I'm getting the loans. Personal loans first. I'll be very strategic with those. And then I'm going to get the business loans. And I'm going to get as much business loans as I can to fix my current situation of the dev rug pull that sniped all of the investor funds for the project I'm building. And instead, I'm going to take care of a few things, including filing litigation and potentially filing for bankruptcy. I will talk with a lawyer, and I have to invest in that. But I'm also going to be investing in shelf corporations. My plan is to get massive amounts of capital at, like, never looking back, like it's even been an issue, and get out of the mindset that I could fail by using that capital appropriately, the best means I can figure out, and learning every step of the way. I'll just keep getting capital until I can't. I will immediately begin business, turning a profit as soon as we can build the technology out. So I have options to invest in that myself or invest in that with my business capital, which makes it less risk. Because if it is to fail, my business can be in the state of bankruptcy and it will save my personal credit, allowing me to actually do it again, which is quite incredible. It's a phenomenon of the United States banking system. And maybe it is a fraud, but we might as well use it while we can, because if they're charging us for the inflation of all of this debt that's allowed, the bank's leverage, and I'm not using it, I'm wasting my time because the dollar's losing value quickly, and I need to build amazing businesses that leave a legacy for the world. So I invite you to follow this channel and follow where we're going with this. Let me finish this. I'm on the road. I'm working every day. I'm putting my hard-earned money into crypto in this project, Ballot AI, as well as Economic Lift. And I'm developing everything so that they can be launched and these cryptocurrencies can have true utility. And it's just a timing thing. I need to pay about $10,000 for an audit. That's very expensive. But an audit that gives really the security people want to see before they invest, because that was the problem with the last one. There's many projects that don't have audits, but they have the projects built well and they have a team of people that believe in them. But I made a mistake because I hired someone off of Fiverr, and I want to make sure people know not to hire off of Fiverr anything blockchain without having the money ready for an audit immediately, because they can screw you and build the back door, and it's too late to get any of your protection from Fiverr. They promise after the 15-day period. I learned that the hard way, and the dev got away with it for now, but he can be found. We can absolutely subpoena him. I will find a lawyer and figure this out and subpoena that bastard. All right. And he did work with me through Fiverr, who can be subpoenaed. And there's a PayPal payment that, yeah, he withdrew. He probably knew like I could try to get that back. And I just saw so many signs, but I was so deep in it. And it was a sunken cost fallacy. I tricked myself. I'll never let that happen again because I invested so much. I didn't realize that I needed to seize control, keep control the whole time, not let him have any control. In business, it's cutthroat. And I learned this the hard way. So I'll never let that happen again. I promise you, and I promise the community, I'm going to build this project correctly this time, and we're going places. Last month, before I started this campaign, I'm working in Colorado. I put significant amount of time into building a resource for stablecoin farms and all the top blockchains that you can liquidity mine on and get the best yield. And I set it all up in this Telegram bot. And if you have not taken a look in that, if you have not seen any of the advertisements or information about that, I beg you to take a look, because when you join our community, you will see that I am actually a star and a fucking god when it comes to DeFi. And all these other people have no idea. The reason why I don't share my information publicly is because the yield goes down. The yield goes down when you put more money in the pool. So it would be a self-sabotage to show all my top farms. But I knew I had to bring them to you. I needed to bring them to someone who mattered to me, who would support my projects. I knew that had to happen. So I figured out a way to segregate the alpha into levels that everyone can access simply by referring others and building a team leadership model that refers others to do the same. The goal is to get 3 people. And upon each 3 people getting 3 more, you reach another level of alpha. And when they get 3 more, you reach another more. And it's all about the very simple concept of DeFi education, which we all can personally coach anyone through. If we decide to take the time, we might have a price on our time. We can charge whatever we want with this contract, but we all get the same alpha and we all learn the same strategy. We as a community learn how to stay on top of the best DeFi yield farms and strategically trade between these farms to get the best yield, and do so in a way that just creates the best passive income. You can live off of it completely. I don't have to do this work. But the fact that I made about $8,000 last week, 9,000 actually, I think it was, well, I have to see what it was. Oh, getting the bonus next week. I'm going to get a paycheck of 2 half checks, a half check and a full week half check, the one I just turned in, with a bonus. And this week's check, which is a little lower, I started the last day. Today was tough. And the day before that, I did barely get any. But I'm going to pile through this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually I have a great Thursday. Today was like a half day. I got over 100 signatures, but it was not like a 250 signature day. That's what I was doing. And it's amazing. And I was making $1,500 a day. Maybe that was beginner's luck at the very beginning of the campaign, but I'm going to move my territory. I think that's what all the signs are saying. Plan to make another 5,000, 8,000 this week and keep doing that to the end of this campaign. It might be 2 months of work, all that's going into crypto. I can make money faster doing this, but I only need to do a few things in crypto, and I got that locked down. I need to get my yield going, and I look forward to teaching others who join my program, starting with basic yield farms to get you into it. I need to get my altcoin portfolio strategy primed at all times. I want to build it, but you know what? I can also just sit back, relax, realize it's not to be a headache, and I can just earn yield on the top tokens I'm building right now. It's all good. You can't own every single token, so you have to be selective. I'm focusing on AI tokens, and I have some of the best new AIs. And I have some referral links I can send you that can get you into them if you're willing, if you're ready to look at some serious projects. DeFi, I don't know how to pronounce it, but this new DeFi AI, you got to get in. I have 3 competing programs. You can test all of them. I'm testing them. I'm getting airdrops. I'm doing things. Right now is the time to take action. And I'm too busy. I can't just only charge $8 to give you my time like I was last month. But that's what I just told you. Yes, it's only about $8 to get in. It's the price of 0.05 Solana for level 1. Levels after that, and if you need personal help, will cost money. We will negotiate that, all paid through the same smart contract. I get my money instantly, so I'm ready to help serve you. And Economic Lift and United Petitioners get a portion as well. So what we're able to accomplish is fundraising for the programs, teaching DeFi as a solution, as a service. And we simply charge through the smart contract to teach the same DeFi that's in there that we learn. We all learn. I'll teach the people that join directly through my referral link, and you can then refer others and bring them into decentralized finance and absolutely save them from years of anguish trying to figure this out on their own, as well as getting ahead of the curve. And I don't know everything in crypto, but I definitely gotten some good picks. Cross my fingers I get another one this year. I'm not the best at crypto, but I am doing really good at DeFi. When I say crypto and DeFi, what I mean is selecting a token. I have some tools for that. I haven't been getting all the winners right away, like some people that can seem to consistently get winners back to back. So I'm still working on my skills. But what I have figured out is how to do the best yield farming, find the best farms to get passive income off my tokens when people trade between them. So I don't need to trade. And I might just get my luck on any one of these tokens in these farms that also could do extremely well. And I have many of them and plenty of new airdrops I get into. So periodically I make good gains. I'm not at the level of some people, but I will get there. And that's my plan, living completely off the DeFi and studying full time. And with my bot selection tool, I know that if I really double down on studying with that, I'll be able to find all the best gems. I want to do that right now, but I don't have the time. So I'm just making videos to make sure my audience knows I'm still around, making money. I'm getting my credit all built out. It's amazing. I just got approved some new credit cards today. 0% interest cards every single day. I'm meeting with my guy. And that's going to go on for about 3 weeks. I'm going to get personal credit. I'm going to get business credit. And I'm going to get a huge amount of capital at 0% interest ready to deploy. Now, the trick is how I get that and put it into my regular bank account and then get that into DeFi on stablecoin farms and get massive yield off of that. Problem is I don't want to pay too many fees. Like one offer I found was like 15%, but there should be a way I can do it for less. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out. There's also, just so much potential of where we're going with ballot AI. As soon as I get these funds, the business side funds that are excusable, I'm investing in some amazing resources. One of them is a grant writer. It's going to be writing grants for me, and they guarantee to keep looking until they get me that grant. It could be 50,000, it could be 150, it could be 500,000. So I'm going to be applying for grants. I can save governments all over the world lots of money with this idea. The USA needs this. Doge needs this. Doge needs this program, and America PAC. And we also need to sue them. I might even just get a lawyer to do some lawsuits and get my money for this project. I should sue for petitioners' rights, and I should sue Elon Musk, America PAC, for not paying me and all the other petitioners. It's not a joke that we worked really hard for Trump and we did not get our full pay. Some people have not gotten paid. Like, it's fucked up. Like, we worked hard. What a mind fuck that is. Like, thinking you're caring about this country, working for someone you admire that's trying to help stop communism and Marxism, and then they don't even pay you for your contract work. Well, that's a reality check. And, there's some problems with Trump. He's not perfect. But versus Marxism, I'm just telling you, it was a good choice, especially for the crypto markets. And that's going to allow me to accomplish what I need to do to solve the world problems. Is crypto markets. I need those crypto markets. Camlo is not for it. Trump is for freedom. And when I have freedom, then I'm going to be able to create a modern digital direct democracy that educates and raises awareness and teaches people about all the corruption in politics and the solutions and the strategies. We're going to create a media channel. It's going to be great. I'm going to be doing some awesome stuff with the blogs as well. And I'm just trying to get everything tightened up. Got a lot of resources to get into. Don't have enough time during the day to get to all of it. But we are getting there, and I'm going to really look forward to, the evolution, further evolution, now with some new capital coming through. So it's going to be great. I hope that you can witness that. Remember, if you want to get some capital, let me know. I am franchising this entire opportunity. You can get capital, and with that capital, invest in your branch of this project. And we should be able to do some amazing things. So thanks a lot for being here.